What's up guys, it's Em. So right now I am going to be starting my makeup series of makeup through the years. So pretty much the series is going to be from 1950 and then I'm going to be doing every 10 years. So 1950, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000, 2010, and then 2020. I'm so excited to do this series for you guys. I thought of this and I was like, this would be a really good thing to do for my channel. So I'm going to be showing you guys different makeup looks through the years. I actually did a lot of research before doing this and stuff like that, pictures wise, and yeah, I got my book right here with all my ideas of how I'm going to be starting today with 1950. But before I get started, give this video a fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to always be notified of my videos. Comment what you guys think of this makeup series and let me know down in the comments what is your favorite time, what time of era of makeup did you guys like? So without further ado, let's get this started. Okay, so the 1950s, there is many ways to do this. I was looking more into like an edgy type of makeup look from the 1950s, like with red lipstick and stuff like that, and that's what I'm looking for, obviously. That's what exactly I want, is more of the edgy look of the 1950s, so we're gonna attempt that. So foundation was very light with them, like during that time. That's why I put very little amount. Obviously you guys could tell. One of my favorite makeup eras would have to be the 50s, just because it was more edgy, Marilyn Monroe type of thing going on, and I really liked that style, I guess we could say. I want to try to do something with my hair also. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll attempt it. I want to put some under my eyes because they didn't really use concealer back then. They really didn't use either foundation, but gotta make myself not look like a freaking zombie. So just go around the eye, work your way up. Okay, so I'm gonna make this like a fast run through because if I keep talking, this is gonna be a very long video, so I'll do a voiceover if anything. So okay, so now that I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to get into my eyebrows, and I'm not typically the one to do my eyebrows, but I noticed that during this time of era for makeup, some women colored in their eyebrows. Not too dark like the way it looks now in this day of age, more of like very light, but I have really dark eyebrows, so it's gonna definitely look darker than it should, but I was definitely going light, like light, very light brushing to my eyebrows, and I'm actually using like a light black eyeliner to do my eyebrows, and I'm using like this brush and I'm putting a little bit amount, so I'm doing a little stroking to my eyebrows, that way it's not too harsh on my face, because I typically don't like to do my eyebrows, but for this look, obviously, I had to. So Okay, so now what I'm doing is locking in my eyebrows with this clear gel. I just wanted to go over it to place my hairs and lock them into place and stuff like that, and just make sure that it looks as natural as possible and not more like colored in, if that makes sense. Okay, so right now I am setting my face with setting spray. I just like wanted to set my face just to give myself a more glowy, hydrated look on my face. Also, I didn't want it to look too like harsh, because back in the day I don't think foundation was a big thing, so I wanted to make myself look natural as possible. Okay, so now I'm going in with my blush, and I noticed that yes, blush was a big thing in the 1950s, which I don't mind because I typically don't wear blush. So I'm going in with this mauve color, but I kept like jumping to other colors with like browns and like a mauve. I just couldn't really decide what I wanted because I felt like this one was a little too pink for my likings. So I had to like make it work and figure out a way to make it not look too intense on my face, because back then blush was a big thing and I don't mind it, but I'm not used to it, and that's why obviously you guys can tell I'm going really hard on my face right now to like rub it in to make sure it doesn't look too much. So now I'm going in with my Naked 2 palette. Obviously they didn't have this palette back in that day, but I wanted to give myself a little bronze to my crease, just because I noticed that a lot of them pictures that I seen, a lot of people had a bronzy brown crease, and I'm not obviously going too harsh into it because they didn't do too much. It was very light strokes to it, so I wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly, and that's why I'm looking in the palette mirror. But you guys can see right here that I am not going too harsh on it. It does look like I am, but I'm really going very light. And I noticed that bronze smoky eye was a big thing back in the 1950s, so I wanted to give myself a little bronzy look. Okay, the worst part to this whole video, the eyeliner. I have been having trouble filming, trying to do my eyeliner on camera. I never had a struggle before, but lately I just been having a tremendous amount of trouble. So because I'm left-handed, it's much more harder to do my eyeliner on camera. Obviously you guys can tell that my eyeliner wasn't coming out the way I wanted. I was getting very frustrated, and I was trying to make it look as 1950s because I didn't want to make it how it looks today, obviously. So I feel like back then eyeliner was very thick and very dark, but they did have a like a cat eye type of thing or like a wing, but not too dramatic the way they are now with wings. So obviously you guys can tell that I am definitely struggling with this eyeliner. One side looks darker than the other, and then one side looks, it just was a mess, guys. It was a mess. But this is me trying to do my eyeliner. Obviously this was a fail. This was one of my favorite parts of the whole video, is doing my lipstick. Obviously you guys can tell that my eyeliner finally cooperated with me. But my favorite part was the lipstick, because red lipstick was a big thing back in the 1950s. And when I say big, it was a very big thing back in the 1950s, and I don't mind red lipstick. I love how I look with red lipstick. The 1950s I feel like is definitely my type of era. I love the 1950s. That's like one of my favorite makeup eras. I do have other favorites, but you guys will soon to find out when I do the rest of the other makeup eras, but I feel like the 1950s was my top favorite because I feel like it was more edgy, leather jackets. It just really made me think about like the movie Cry Baby or Marilyn Monroe, like things like that. I just love the 1950s look. So this is definitely for me. And I'm going a little bit more in with some blush. So guys, I did my hair also. I really went up for the challenge for this. I tried my best. Honestly, like the 50s hairstyle was very difficult back then. And it's definitely difficult for me because I'm obviously not from that time, but I wanted to go up for the challenge, and I obviously have a leather jacket on, so I thought I would finish this look off by showing my hair. It definitely, I kind of like this, I feel like I'm in my element. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to always be notified of my videos, and also I'm gonna give you guys a little montage, so it'll be right after this video. So bye guys.